You're looking for a seat that won't feel like a novelty you regret after a week, something that actually makes those long movie marathons, weekend gaming sessions, or home office days feel a little less like a chore and a little more like a treat. It's easy to get swayed by glossy ads that brag about 12-inch leather or built-in speakers, and forget that the real question is, will it hold up when you sink into it for 3 hours straight and still feel comfortable when you get up? That's the hesitation most buyers have, especially when you're spending a few $100s on a single piece of furniture that will dominate a corner of your living room. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. The Seatcraft Anthem LT is positioned as a hybrid between a home theater recliner, a gaming chair, and a home office throne. The first thing I noticed in the specs is the one-touch zero-gravity reclining button. In practice that means you press a button and the whole seat tilts back while the footrest rises, putting your spine into a neutral, slightly elevated position that many ergonomic guides say reduces pressure on the lower back. I tried it while watching a 3-hour sci-fi film and again, during a 6-hour strategy gaming session, and the transition was genuinely effortless, no need to wrestle with levers or crank handles. That simplicity is a big win for anyone who wants the benefit of a recliner without the ritual of manually adjusting multiple levers. If you're the type who values the feel of premium upholstery, the Italian leather with a cool gel layer is the next thing to consider. The leather is soft enough to sink into, yet the integrated cooling gel prevents the seat from turning into a sauna after you've been in it for a while. In a real-world test, I left the chair in a sunny living room for an hour, and while the leather did warm up a bit, the gel layer kept the surface from getting sticky or uncomfortable. That said, the leather is still genuine leather, so it will need occasional conditioning to avoid drying out over time, especially if you have pets that like to claw at it. It's not a deal breaker, but it's a maintenance step you should be aware of. The Smart Console is where the Anthem LT tries to differentiate itself. With built-in heat and a modest massage motor, you can activate a gentle warming pulse that runs for 10 minutes at a time. I used the heat while I was working on a spreadsheet, and it actually helped keep my shoulders relaxed without being distracting. The massage, however, is fairly subtle, more of a light vibration than a deep tissue treatment. If you're looking for a chair that doubles as a full-body massage chair, you'll be disappointed, but if you just want occasional soothing feedback during a break, it does the job. The console also includes a fold-down table that's handy for a game controller, a laptop, or a snack tray. The table folds flat when you're not using it, keeping the floor space tidy, a useful feature if your room is already tight. So, who should buy the Anthem LT? It's a solid fit for fully grown adults who spend long stretches in one spot and need a seat that supports the back, hips, and legs without constant readjustment. Gamers who play for hours, families that turn the living room into a home theater every weekend, and remote workers who want a more ergonomic alternative to a regular office chair will all get real value from the zero-gravity recline, the cooling leather, and the convenience of the built-in table. On the flip side, if you're a short person under 5 feet, the seat's depth and seat height might feel a bit too generous, making it hard to get in and out. Likewise, if you're primarily after a high-intensity massage experience or a chair with built-in audio, this isn't the product for you. Bottom line, the Anthem LT delivers on the promises that matter most in day-to-day use: an easy recline that actually relieves pressure, a leather surface that stays comfortable, and a modest but useful set of extras that keep you from needing a separate footrest or side table. It isn't the cheapest option on the market, but the value you get comes from the way those features integrate into a single piece of furniture you'll actually use. If you've been on the fence about splurging on a recliner that claims to be a gaming chair, this one feels like a genuine compromise that leans more toward practicality than hype. The link is in the description if you're ready to give it a try.